Oh, it shows I'm live. Let's see if it really is. See if it's really working. Turn it all the way down and check it out. Hey, okay, it's working. I have a whole lot of Lula TV here. Gosh, it's really weird. Well, it's not weird, it's my fault, but I lost access to my TikTok account because wisely I put on two-factor authentication, smart me, but I lost the phone number. So I can log in on my phone, but not on TikTok. Or not through here, this is the main reason for existence. I'm also trying some filters by the wonderful Zoom add-on called I love this thing. All right, let's try white shelves. Okay, I've got a background going here. Yes, I love this thing. There are a lot of things that are going on in the news. Mostly, I want to take a look at some social media influencer type stuff. Let's see pop art. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Slides off. Let's see here. I think I have to say I have a green screen. Let's say I don't. Oh, hi. Let's see what happens when I go to the boombox. Oh, I turn into a boombox. This is quickly becoming my favorite filter, actually. I sort of love this in every way. Some things in the news. Let's get into it. Well, you know Kara Swisher, the journalist who reports on tech. She's got a couple of really awesome podcasts. One is called Sway, and the other one is called Pivot. And she also had Recode Decode. I don't know if Recode Decode is actually still going, but gosh, I just really love her work. Anyway, in September, there is going to be a very high-level tech event held at I think it's the Beverly Wilshire, I want to say, in LA. Tickets are $7,000 for 3 days. So you get 2 lunches, 2 dinners, and breakfast, and maybe 2 breakfasts. And it's $7,000 because the people that they have speaking there are world class. So yeah, I did inquire about tickets and was really pretty surprised. I was surprised at what I found. $7,000. But I guess that's the cost of access. What I'm looking for here in the back, I am looking for another filter kind of like this TV, but maybe not as annoying. Let's see what happens if I go to press conference. I'm going to add this press conference one. All right, let's see what happens. All right, I'm gone, but I'm here, but I'm gone. Pinball arcade. That's better, right? Where's the press conference? So I'm a little distracted. Oh, here we go. Hi, it's me. This is way better. Welcome to the press conference at Four Seasons Landscaping. Yeah, this fits my vibe totally. Another thing that I saw while I was scrolling this morning, because I always wake up and just get into the news, particularly about social media. And I discovered that there was a young person who has, hey, hello, welcome, who has decided to stream and TikTok her employment experience at Dunkin' Donuts. And she said that she was doing this because she was quitting anyway. So she exposed the stations and just showed like what working there was like and tried some of the donuts. And whoa, she is in so much trouble. It's right on the front of the trending articles. So it ended up in Newsweek, which was pretty crazy. It ended up in Newsweek, and it's on the top stories this morning. Did I save it? I took a screenshot of it. But, so much happens when you go on Apple News. It's just like totally aggregates. I'm just kind of looking here. And now, of course, I don't find it. I bet if I went to Newsweek, I would be able to see it. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. There's reputation management, people. I did a TikTok about this earlier, where you can actually go into your you can go to your Twitter account or any one of your social media accounts, and I believe that this is actually a law, particularly California data privacy law, where you can actually download all of your tweets, you can download all of your Facebook posts, and it's not a bad idea to go in there and just sweep them out, because that stuff will come back to haunt you later. It's inevitable. So it's something to think about for sure. Let's see here. Oh, I was mirror image. Now I'm back. I think I'm just gonna get rid of this and maybe go to take this off. Take this background off. It's so good though. Okay, well, here we go. I don't have a green screen, but I do have a mosquito net in the back of my person. And I can even create text. I love this thing. I think I'm going to get the pro version. But it's only good for one thing, which is I don't really like to go into... Oh, God, what's it called? I don't like to go into actual meetings like this. Playing around. It makes it look like a lot less serious. Fuchsia background. Much better. All right, that's just normal. Let's see what else they have here. Screens and devices. You can do a second camera. You can stream your phone to this. Oh my gosh, I just love this thing. You can do Giphy. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. What does it do? Where's the Giphy? I'm just playing around with this app. It's so cool. I actually really enjoy talking to myself. And it really validates me that there might be an apparent audience there, because talking to myself is something I really often do in my life. Hey, Dino. Welcome to the chat room where I'm just reading the news. The thing about... Okay, I'm going to look up this Newsweek article because this was pretty interesting. Newsweek. Come on. Come up in the search. Where's this Dunkin' Donuts caper? Oh, God. All right. I'm going to look up Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, yeah. Okay. So here, let me read this article to you because this is crazy. Hey, hi. Good morning. So guess what? An 18-year-old named Hannah worked at Dunkin' Donuts. She decided to quit. And so she created these TikToks about Dunkin' Donuts and exposed their food service. I don't even know. Was it scandalous? No. It turns out she didn't like some of the donuts the flavors of the donuts. And so she was just tasting them and like, ooh, gross. So I'm going to read this article. Posted late last month by Hannah57, known by her first name Hannah. The video has reached over 6 million viewers. And then there was another one that she posted too. This video is just the latest example of what has become a widespread trend on the app, where workers at fast food and chain restaurants use the platform to reveal typically hidden and sometimes unpleasant aspects of their jobs. In Hannah's video, she claims that the coffee's sweet cold foam is actually from the brand Ready Whip. That is not surprising. There are a lot of what's known as white label. Like a manufacturer will create a recipe specifically and make it unique for a restaurant or a brand or even a grocery store. Like you can see all kinds of Trader Joe's videos about this. Um, She also shows the syrups the company uses in its drinks, alleging that Dunkin's pink velvet syrup and French vanilla syrups are the exact same thing besides the food coloring, presumably. She also records ingredients in the prep area and most notably the creamer tank, which she calls nasty. And it was pretty gross, but it wasn't like moldy or anything, it just had creamer in it. And that makes sense. Um, Earlier this week, Hannah posted a follow-up to her original video exposing how Dunkin' makes their avocado toast. After toasting a slice of bread, she appears to be using a prepackaged avocado mixture followed by seasoning. According to Hannah, the avocado spread tastes like tuna. With a combined viewership of over 10 million for both videos, commenters are divided as whether or not Hannah actually exposed any unknown information about the company. All you exposed was that you guys don't clean, a commenter posted. Hannah's videos are just the latest example of restaurant workers using the app to expose their employers' alleged unsavory practices to eager audiences. In January, for example, a former Dunkin' employee was reportedly fired after highlighting the food waste generated by his store each day in a viral video that sparked outrage. And that was pretty crazy because it turns out that each Dunkin' franchisee is an independent operator, so they could actually be contributing to the community and donating those donuts to a homeless shelter if they're a day old. So that was pretty ridiculous of the franchisee. Further back in June of 2020, a user, Homer Olero, posted a video claiming that Taco Bell makes its beans by adding hot water to a prepackaged mix. And it's not uncommon. I mean, are you going to Taco Bell for the authentic Mexican experience? No, I hope you're not. I hope you're visiting a locally owned, maybe family owned establishment for that kind of special restaurant experience. Taco Bell is just basically bean burritos. It doesn't end there. All over the app, users gather and share their grievances with employers like Domino's, McDonald's, Panera, and Panda Express. Which is exactly why we need a higher minimum wage and a living wage so that people can take pride in their jobs and they're not just treated as button pushers that someday will be replaced by automation. It remains to be seen whether Hannah will post another follow-up to her wildly popular Dunkin' videos, but regardless, it shouldn't be long until another disgruntled employee shares the so-called secrets of their job to TikTok. Let's go in the boombox again. All right, there we go. This is the real me. I feel a lot more comfortable now. Oh, we've got a comment. Hey, Vaughn Cueva, welcome. And I can't wait to see your comment. It's coming up in a second here. What are your thoughts about this? All right, let's see here. We are going to check out some more. You know what else? I've got this. Oh, In the Know. That's another publisher that comes up on my Apple News, and it is all about, hey, welcome. Hey, Lorraine. Well, welcome to you. So this is all about kind of TikTok and Instagram Life. There's a lot of Instagram stuff on here. There's a lot of influencer stuff. There's a lot of TikTok. Life-changing egg recipes. All right. Well, that's not really that interesting. Should we talk about James Charles? James Charles faces backlash over his video addressing grooming allegations. So the interesting thing about this is that when did that Tati video come out? Like last year, where she was saying the exact same things. And granted, she did have a motivation, and it looked like a financial motive for actually telling her side of the story around James Charles. but she might not be wrong. And clearly, there's something going on with this. It's trusted that the information that was given to me rather than the information I could have and should have gotten myself. Charles said, possibly suggesting that there was evidence on some social media profiles that would have revealed that some of those boys were under 18. He said the receipts and screenshots have specific details of the interaction. I effed up. I really need to take accountability for my actions and, most importantly, apologize to the people who were affected by them. So, thank you. Thank you, Oscar, and welcome. Welcome to my live stream where I mostly talk to myself, which I love. Charles said he'd been using TikTok as a dating app and that he wanted a boyfriend, but denied actively seeking out younger looking partners. In all the other areas of my life, my friends, my businesses, I like to think of myself as pretty put together and on top of things, but I couldn't understand why relationships were the one outlier. It sucks and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I am desperate. Yeah, well, maybe real life partners don't have that gratification like adoring fans and people who idolize him because possibly there's some like real underlying insecurity that might want to be addressed. Meanwhile, I'm locked out of my TikTok account. I cannot authenticate my TikTok account or remove the two factor authentication, which points to my phone number that I no longer have or have access to. In fact, it no longer exists. I knew I should have transferred that phone number. So yeah, trust me on internet security because I am so secure that I lock myself out sometimes, and no one's getting in there. So this In the Know publisher, let's see what they have for their top story. 8 pieces of top rated workout equipment to fit in your small home gym. Hey, here's a portable treadmill that is only about $700. It's like the more expensive ones are in the thousands. Who is Emily Dobson on TikTok? The star's only 13 years old. She does not look 13. She looks like she's about 22. She's both a dancer and an artist, learning ballet at 3 years old and ballroom dancing at 5. Today, she's a competitive dancer with her partner, Robbie Milstead. They're considered one of the top 3 dance pairs in the U.S. in her division. She notably competed in the 2018 California Star Ball and the 2018 Emerald Ball Dance Sport Championships in LA. She's a 3-time U.S. National Dance finalist. Yeah, she's a 7th grader. So, not saying not to diminish athletes of any age. But that one is a little superfluous, if you will. Is a Pop-Tart a ravioli? It's the food debate of the decade. A Pop-Tart might be ravioli. Now I'm hungry. I think I'm going to make toast. Let's see here. Let's see what else we have here in the news. All right, well, I guess that's all I have to say. I feel like I've talked to myself enough to really satisfy that craving of talking, not having anyone to listen to me. Okay, let's see if there's anything else on this In the Know newsfeed. Indulgent waffle croissants are an easy-to-make decadent breakfast. What do? Pillsbury crescent rolls, granulated sugar, a waffle iron, and your favorite toppings. There's no way I'm making that, but I might make some matcha spelt waffles. I might make matcha waffles this morning. I'll probably end up just toasting a piece of toast. Let's see here.